Ganesha is an elephant-headed god. His energy dissolves obstacles of all kinds. Listen to the mantras and dissolve all obstacles. Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnu Shashivarnam Chadurabhujam Prasannavadanam Sarva Vigno Shante. This chant magical sounds will dissolve obstacles that lie in the future unseen. Obstacles unseen. Shreem, Kam Ganapataye Sarvajaname Vasavanaya Swaha. Shuklam Bharadaram Shashivarnam Chadurabhujam Prasannavadanam Sarva Vigno Shreem, 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 Cloud, Ganapataye, Bharada, Sarvajaname, Vasamanaya, Swaha. Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnu Shashivarnam Chadurabhujam Prasannavadanam Sarva Vigno Shante. Shreem, 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 Kam Ganapataye Vara Sarvajaname Vasamanaya Swaha.
Welcome everyone to this Ganesha Mantra Challenge Chanting Call. Today is August 19th, and it's a Thursday here evening where I am located. So I thank everyone for your participation here. Thank you for being here every single day showing your presence, showing your commitment and your dedication to the teachings Dr. Pillai is giving us very often, almost every single day. So I know all of you come from different parts of the world, and I see some familiar names here. So thank you very much for being here. So again, this call has been going on, I believe, for almost more than 10 days. So this might be 19th. I think it started on August 8th, I believe. And today is the 11th day going into chanting of our 30-day challenge to chant million times. So I will appreciate if Arjun or Radha can post how many chants we have done already, going into this into these calls every single day, and it will help people where we are in life right now. So if we have accumulated, like, more than 500,000 chants, that means we have created a lot of power, because these sounds give us the power to create anything we desire. So and here in this case, every day we are preparing for what? Preparing to get into Ganesha's consciousness. And one of his virtues, we can call it as divine virtue, or you can call as Siddhi powers. You can give any name. To acquire, to have that, to develop that ability, we need power to diffuse all those thoughts and to get into that domain. So every single day, what are we trying to cultivate here? We are here to cultivate second to none consciousness. That is one of the attributes of Ganesha, Lord Ganesha. And Babaji wants us to develop that divine virtue here every single day using the sound. And of course, we need something to diffuse it. We cannot just say, oh, I'm now second to none. No, we cannot do that. So we have to develop that power. So we develop that power using the sound here, Om Gam. So with that mantra, we are getting into that consciousness. So, gradually, we may not know, you may not be seeing it, or some of you might have already felt it in your consciousness, things shifting, your thoughts shifting, and you're changing your life. The life seems to be changing. It's kind of, you feel it's transforming, you feel hopeful, you feel that you can accomplish those things in the world, as Dr. Pillai has been uh, giving us this teaching. And this year especially, he wants us to all to go feel that, be second to none. So how can we develop that second to none consciousness? Like, as I said, you have to use the mantra, and then when you use the mantra, we are connecting with Ganesha. So is it something, Ganesha, the minute you call him, you will come and you immediately say, oh, okay, what do you want me to do for you? Is he going to do that? Yes, he will do that. He will say, oh, or is he going to say, oh, let's have a talk. Let's see what you want from me. And then let's discuss. Does he do all that? Does Ganesha do all that? Now I'm asking you that question. So if you call on Ganesha and you say, Ganesha, I have this problem here. So you take it and you diffuse it for me, then I can go create stuff in my egoic way that satisfies my ego, and I can build, Ganesha galaxy here, or Ganesha empire here. Will he do that for us? No, he won't. He won't answer our prayers if we go with that kind of an attitude. So, what do you have to do in order to Ganesha answer our prayers when we are here together and chanting together and calling on him. So the first thing we need to do is surrender. Surrender what? Our egoic mind. The egoic mind that says, oh, go ahead, have all this. You want to be second to none. You want to win every competition that's there, and you want to show off how great you are. These kind of things. So will Ganesha do that for us? No. He will say, first surrender your egoic mind, your intellect, everything that's limited, and then he will come immediately. The minute we call on him and we set the intention, Ganesha, these are the areas you need to solve in my life. I know I have been stuck. These karmas, these thoughts are stubborn and they have not been taken care of. They are with me all my life. So please come and help me. And then when we surrender our egoic mind or the human mind, then Ganesha will come running to us immediately, and he won't take time. He won't take any time. Immediately he's going to manifest that thought that we are asking for. So that's the way, that's how Babaji wants us to develop that type of consciousness wherein we feel not from our egoic mind but from the divine mind, from the mind that we are connecting with the archetype here. See, these archetypes are very powerful. That's why Babaji wants us to have these archetypes to have solutions for all our problems. So Ganesha immediately comes and removes that problem for us. So Babaji has made many videos. Has a few years ago, I think it was in 2014 or 2015, if I believe, if I'm correct. He said, I'm doing this video because Ganesha is asking me to do this and call it as Ganesha Solutions. So this is the solution Ganesha is giving for us. He's saying, call on me, surrender your ego, then let me know the problems that you have. I will immediately come and remove those obstacles for you. So there must be some instant manifestation of the thought that you want to create today. So pick 3 things that you want Ganesha to remove in 3 areas of your life to create a second to none consciousness. So for example, this is something that came to me. I will just read it to you because I didn't want to change the words here. So Ganesha, he gave me this kind of information. He said, in order to have a life, to be in the second to none consciousness, to ask 3 things in 3 areas of your life that you want to change. He said, when I do that, for example, pick one area in your health that you want to change, then pick one area in your relationship you want to change, and then the money thing that you want to change. So they're all obstacles for us. So this is what I got during the meditation. He said, having a radiant body or a radiant health, it boosts your productivity. And then when you do your work productively with the jobs you hold, you accomplish success that attracts the attention of others to help build a better relationship with others, where everyone becomes your friend and they admire the way you complete the task, your task that looks and feels like second to none. So Ganesha gives you that consciousness to be number 1. So always when you come to the call, be prepared. What is it exact you want Ganesha to do for you. See, in this message that I read, everything is kind of weaved in. So your health also changes, your relationship with others will also change, and the finances will also improve because you are becoming second to none. People will see the way you do your work. For example, if you are a painter or if you can cook some delicious meals, people will admire the way you do your work and complete the task. And that way you are attracting people towards you. So you have uh, better relationship with everyone. You develop charisma, you develop that social consciousness. So it's a great divine virtue to develop now. So please set the intention. What is it you want in your three areas you want to transform? So put that intention out and then say it out loud to Ganesha. Ganesha, I am prepared for this transformation. So transform these three things in three areas of my life, and I will surrender my egoic mind, my intellect, everything, and you just bring the transformation for me immediately. So make these kind of prayers. Don't ask for small, mediocre things, like, oh, if you're a student, don't say, I just want to pass this exam. It's okay. I don't have to get 100%. Just help me to pass. Don't go for small things. He wants to give greater gifts. Ganesha wants to give us big, big things in life. Like, for example, here I have Heramba Ganapati. And the virtue of Heramba Ganapati is to give a mountain of gold. He's not going to give you one small, gold ring or gold necklace or something gold slab, small thing. He will give you mountain of gold so that you use that to help yourself and also to serve others. So ask for big things in life. Don't ask for small little things here and there. So with that, let's get into our practice. So the first thing, I'm going to also give you a tip on how to be in contact with Ganesha all the time. So with that, so let's get started. I'm going to be using the audio that is about 30 minutes chant, and we'll also use the new teaching Babaji gave us in the webinar last, on Sunday. I hope many of you have watched that webinar and you are practicing that teaching he gave. So we will use that in meditation before I play the audio. So with that, let's all get into a state of receptivity. Close your eyes. Still your mind, which is very important to remove the thoughts that comes from the ego. So we want to go into our soul. So we will use the sound Om to diffuse all those thoughts, the egoic thoughts, the negative thoughts, or the mediocre thoughts that makes us think, oh, you can do everything yourself. You don't need any archetype. You are great at what you do. These kind of thoughts that come and tell us to use our own intellect and our own mind is not going to help us get far in life. So we will use the sound Om to diffuse all those type of thoughts. So if you came to this call thinking about that, use this opportunity to diffuse the thought. So now we were going to use the sound Om. We will push that energy from the navel chakra And we will move the energy up to the throat here and we will diffuse those thoughts. I don't know how many of you bought the timeline course jumping course, timeline course, and jumping course. And in that course, Babaji uses the sound to remove our limitations. And he uses the sound to diffuse it. So we will diffuse the sounds that make us victim to that type of consciousness that keeps us in limitation. So now we will all chant together Om few times to diffuse all those thoughts. Now put your focus in the navel chakra. And then we will move the energy of Om up the spine into the throat. Feel the silence. Again, bring your focus back to the navel chakra. One more time. Take a deep breath into the belly. Fill the belly with breath and then put your focus in the navel chakra and then move that energy up the spine. Now we have used the sound Om, Om. When we chant Om, 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 number of times like this, our body becomes Om body. Om represents Ganesha. Now to get into the consciousness, to develop the power to be second to none, we are going to be using Om Gam. So the sound Ga, 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 if you see that even Ganesha's brother Muruga, there is also that sound Ga. Ga creates consciousness. So there is a secret behind Ga. And what Dr. Pillai does is, in some of the retreats, he changed Ga to Ka. So if you listen to the mantra that I played in the very beginning, the long mantra, you will hear the sound Om, Shreem, Hreem, Kleem, Clone. It's not glow, it is clone, because you are creating a new consciousness. So he changes. So when we get into the sound, the creation, what happens here when we move up, then we will create the intention we have. We put just now, we set the intention. So remember to put now your focus on the intention, to move that intention here and to create the intention that you want to create. So So that's how it goes. So when we chant Om Gam, so you have to move the energy from it. You can either say it at the throat chakra, or you can start from the navel chakra and move the gum into the pineal gland and then diffuse it. So we can do that to create a new reality. So with that, again, before we do that, let's pray to Ganesha first. Now put your attention in the third eye chakra. Now see Ganesha seated on a pedestal. He has a big pot belly. He has an elephant face. Clearly see the picture, have a vision of Ganesha. If you have it on your iPhone, you better, you look into the picture to have that image that you can connect with that particular Ganesha you're looking for, so that Ganesha responds to you. So see him seated on a pedestal and you touch his feet. He has a light body. The minute you touch his feet, the electric current flows into your fingers. See this light entering your hand, your arm, your shoulders, your entire body. Now see the body covered with light. And of course, we know Ganesha color is orangey red color. You can visualize that color. He is located in different parts of our body, as Dr. Pillai says. He's located in the Mooladhara. So you can put that color in the Mooladhara. You can put and also move your attention to the thalamus where he is located. So we activate the thalamus. Put your attention in the cerebellum now. And to activate, so have focus in all these areas in your body. Now we will call on Babaji. Again, move your attention into the heart and bring the image of Babaji, his light body image, in the heart chakra. We will connect with him through this mantra, the Moola mantra. Om Aim Hreem Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Babaya Swaha. Babaji, we ask for your guidance and an experience for the chant we are going to do to Lord Ganesha. Guide us to connect well with Ganesha so we all experience miracles today. Now, to erase the egoic mind, we will send beams of white light into all sense organs. Send 2 beams of white light into your 2 eyes. See the eyes being filled with white light. Now take this light into the back of the brain where the cerebellum is located. And that's where we can activate Ganesha's consciousness. So feel the pulsation in the cerebellum. Now send 2 beams of white light into the right ear and left ear. See the eardrums being cleansed by this white light. And this white light is now entering the back of the brain where the cerebellum is located. Now put 2 beams of white light into both the nostrils. Send this white light up into the pituitary gland and into the center of the forehead, back into the brain where the pineal gland is located. Again, see Ganesha being seated on a lotus, on a red lotus. Now put another beam of white light onto the tongue. This white light is entering the tip of the tongue, the middle of the tongue, the back of the tongue, and it shoots up into the pineal gland. The pineal gland is fully, the third eye chakra is now fully open. See Ganesha clearly and vividly with all colors. He is radiating reddish orange glow. Feel the glow all around you. While we chant this mantra, Dr. Pillai is going to give us now. He's initiating us into these sounds. So keep your focus on the intention and in several parts of the body where you want healing or transformation to happen for you, or in whatever area you want to be transformed. Enjoy your practice, and I will see you in a little bit.
Second to none is a divine concept. However, you also can have it. When a human becomes God, he can do miracles. How do you become the divine in order to have second to none consciousness? So God who owns the characteristics of second to none is Lord Ganesha. Lord Ganesha is God with great antiquity and worshipped in different galaxies. You put him in your consciousness all the time, then you will have his consciousness. Om Mula Ganapate Namaha. Mula means the original Ganapati. Om Mula Ganapate Namaha. 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 This will get rid of your karma on the one hand, and then acquire his consciousness, which is second to none. Start with Habhavati. Just engage in Ganesha with the mantra Om Dham, Om Dham. Then you get rid of your karma and then acquire his consciousness, which is second to none. Om Dham, Om Dham, Om Dham, Om Dham. 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 Dham. Om 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 Om Dham. 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 Ganesha is an elephant-headed god. His energy dissolves.
Keep your eyes closed. Now let's all make a prayer together to to Ganesha, because Ganesha wants to shower us with grace. So bring your hands together in a prayer position. Bend your head down. Face Ganesha and make a heartfelt prayer to him. Ganesha, you give me the highest intelligence and the wisdom that you have to give me a consciousness that is second to none, and help me to manifest thoughts that serves not only my life but also the world in a way to help all of us to evolve and to experience it in this lifetime. Now make your own heartfelt prayer to Lord Ganesha. We'll also thank Babaji for giving us this teaching, for bringing Ganesha into our lives to develop powers, to do miracles in our life, knowing exactly who we are, and to develop that consciousness, to walk like God, to talk like God, and to live like God on this earth plane. We thank you, Babaji, for bringing this greatest teaching for us to develop that consciousness that no human solution can match it. We are grateful and thankful for this teaching. Now express your gratitude to Babaji and ask him to keep guiding you every single day leading up to Ganesha's birthday that's coming up on September 9th, when he is going to initiate you to the teachings he is going to give on that day. We will all thank Babaji and Lord Ganesha for giving this opportunity to come together, for guiding us and giving their blessings for the entire world, as we need this teaching right now to remove all our obstacles in life. Thank him for that. All glory to Babaji. All glory to Lord Ganesha. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, slowly, slowly open your eyes. And of course, Dr. Pillai, always doesn't give, teachings for us to chant or do something on our own. He always includes remedies, rituals, everything to do together so that it becomes a complete ritual in order to bring that transformation in our life. So, Babaji again this year has come up with remedies that is, below this video, where you can read all about the offerings the Pillai Center is doing and giving us to, offer to Lord Ganesha on that on the birthday. So there, if you can go to this link, I think Radha has put up that link here on chat. And if you read up, you will get all the information, the package that you want to look into and see if you are, called in to participate in any of those offerings. As I said in the very beginning, if you are finding it difficult to participate in any of those offerings Pillai Center is doing, ask Ganesha. He will transform that area in your life where you're struggling. You want that, you want to be involved in that, you want to participate in that, but things are not working out for you. So when we wholeheartedly ask Lord Ganesha, Ganesha, I'm interested in this, I want to participate in this offering, but I don't know how to do it. So will you please bring in the help that I need, the transformation that I need in this particular area of my life, so I can participate in all these offerings and really embrace you 100% from my heart and enjoy everything Babaji is giving here with these teachings. So see, how the transformation happens for you. This is one way of knowing how all these teachings work for us in our life. Also, another tip that I would like to give is, you must have watched Babaji in one of the videos where he suggests carrying a small statue of Ganesha, especially made of crystal. And when we offer prayers, especially to a crystal statue, the statue becomes alive and you're actually, having God with you wherever you go, whatever you do. And Ganesha is with you all the time. So make sure you carry something. If you don't have a statue or anything, carry an image. Or if you have it on iPhone, open up that image and keep offering prayers over and over to energize it. And then, Dr. Pillai also, showed how you can put this in a pouch and then keep it and carry it and then hold it in your hand and then keep chanting. So you can do this also. This is one way of knowing and remembering Ganesha all the time. So I hope this helped you. And let me know in chat, what were your experiences were on this call. And if you have any questions regarding anything to do with Ganesha, let me know in chat. And if I can help you, I'll be able to give you some suggestions. So here, Mavis is asking, I like to download the opening mantra. Please direct me. Many thanks. Yeah, that's on Pillai Center store. I think it's the dancing of Shiva. If Radha can post that link, it'll be great. Or otherwise, if you go to the Pillai Center store and if you type in dancing of Shiva mantra audio downloads, you will be able to get that audio. So it's a fun audio to listen to, and I do that many times. So check that out. It's on the Pillai Center store. All right. So Evelyn is saying, thank you, Abba, Lord Ganesha, Teacher Padma, and Pillai, and Teacher Padma. Your prayer is wonderful and all advice is valuable. Very grateful. Oh, you're welcome. Samuel Jung is saying, I felt inspired this year to have 1008 coconuts smashed. I usually do 108. I appreciate your feedback and amplifying this technology. Yeah, use the coconut. That's also a technology Dr. Pillai, gave a few years ago to use coconut as a surrogate technology where Ganesha sacrifices on behalf of us and he takes in all the karma, and all you do is put the again roll, there's a video for that, and if you watch that video, the smashing of the coconuts, you will know how to smash the coconut and release, because you have to feel the transformation right away. I know with coconut you will feel it right away when the negative vibrations are sent into the coconut. So, and also you can, I think the early bright bird pricing is available until 22nd. See what interests you, and what are you called for, and then make use of that offering and see, because after all, if we miss it this year, then we have to wait for another year for Ganesha to come and help us to with all our things in life. So it's not that Ganesha is not going to disappear after that. He's going to be there, but the energies are very potent on his birthday, and he's very much available on that day. So always Babaji suggests to connect with these archetypes on their birthdays, because on their birthdays they come down into the earth plane, especially to help humanity. And Ganesha is very, very compassionate, and he knows that we are living in this limited mind, and he wants to help us. So make sure that you read everything that's Radha has posted here. Go to the link and check it out. What interests you, what is it you really need from Ganesha, and how you can have Ganesha in your life to help you with all obstacles cleared by him. So no, so because this is a wonderful opportunity for you, and after all, there are various packages available for everyone to that it's to suit your budget. And see, and also the Pillai Center has some payment option also. So write to office at pillaicenter.com, and they will be able to help you with this, with the payment plan also. So Ganesha is, will never fail. He never fails. That also Babaji has made another video. Ganesha never fails. If we really make a heartfelt prayer to Ganesha, he will certainly come and help us. So use this opportunity and see how your life is transforming. All right. Anyone have any questions? VS MLY is saying, yes, I have crystal Ganesha, small one. I keep it more than 10 years. I always bring it together with me. He solves big problems. Sometimes I think how it solved great Ganesha miracles. Yeah. Don't ask, how he solves, why he's doing, and all those kind of things. Just give it to Ganesha, and he knows how to do everything. And as I said in the very beginning, all we need to do is just surrender. We have to fix that surrender. So come in prepared again tomorrow, because I'll be back again, and let me know how you felt by doing a meditation completely different. I did it in a very different way, and tomorrow I will be doing something totally different. in the meditation, because I feel visualizing Ganesha very much in our mind, in our mind's eye, is very important for him to come alive. So we will do that meditation tomorrow. So come prepared and surrender, fix that. It's very important. Unless, because Ganesha is not going to help us, with that. We have to do that ourselves, and we have to offer completely at the feet of Ganesha and say, Ganesha, I will let you take over everything. So let him take over, and then let him do everything, and he knows what to do for us. So come with that mind, prepared, and we will see what happens tomorrow. Katina is saying, I'm having intense heart breakthroughs and emotional breakthroughs. It's like I have been released of unnecessary emotions. I feel free deep in my soul. Om Gam. Yes, very good. So when you see the limitations, when you see obstacles, when you are able to identify the obstacles in your life, just send Om into those thoughts and diffuse it, and see, and do it as long as you can, until you feel peaceful. So you have to feel, you feel, passionate about something, because the thought has been removed. For example, if you are wanting to do something, career wise, and you have not been able to do that, because that kind of thought is coming from an egoic mind that serves our ego, because we want to show off to others how great we are, and that won't work for us. So that kind of, or we have that fear. Everything is based on fear. Oh, I don't know what people will tell me, how I look like, and what are they, and they're going to judge me, about my looks, about my hair, about my clothes when I come on the camera. So all these kind of thoughts are going on when we do, certain things in our life. When we give that, when we surrender that, when we are able to identify that thought that is coming from our ego, and then surrender it, fix it, and then tell Ganesha, you come, and I need this to do, because I need to do such and such a job, to do service to Baba, you can say, to serve his teachings, to be of service in what, in to be in love with his teachings, and to give this love, because we are developing love here. We are not just removing obstacles here and there, because we are opening our hearts by removing our ego. And when we open our hearts, we are developing that self love for us. When we are love, then we are in touch with divine. So that becomes real service to Babaji's teachings. So with love, we do all the teachings, not from our mind. So we have to come down into our hearts. So Ganesha will help us to develop that love for Babaji's teachings. And when we do that service, that kind of seva, then everything becomes divine. So we do it passionately, we do it with enthusiasm, we do it with love, we do it with joy, we do it with happiness, we do it with peace. So then we know that this is coming from where? This is coming from the divine mind that has, no, that has no limitations, and it manifests instantaneously and in abundance. So we have to get into that field, into that consciousness, to become love. So that's what this is all about. So this is just, one consciousness of Baba, for Ganesha, where, he teaches us how to become second to none, and then he will show us how to manifest it instantaneously. So this is what the whole idea is all about. I hope all of you have a full understanding. So come prepared. Tomorrow we will see, how we can visualize him, Ganesha, in our mind's eye with full um, picture, image of Ganesha. I will show you an image of Ganesha. You also come with an image of Ganesha either on your phone or the statue or the image you have on your altar, whatever it is, connect with that image and we will see. So we will see tomorrow how it goes. So that's all for today. So Dominic Era is saying, Namaste, ma'am. I am from Ahmedabad. I want to ask that in Mahaganapati Mantra, Babaji changed that mantra from Glaum, which is for Ma Varahi, to Klaum, which is for Ma Bhairavi. Why is that? Oh, well, it is something that you have to explore, you have to meditate on it, and you have to ask Ganesha to reveal the secret behind that sound. So if I give you some information, it will become an intellect, like as I said, and we are not here to collect, intellectually, but we are here to experience it in our consciousness. And for everyone, it is different and it's based on what level of consciousness we are in. So Ga, like as I said, is the sound of creation, creating something we desire. So Ga is also creation, but it is more of a removing, destroying, destruction. It does that. God does that. So Ka is creation of manifestation of our desires and dreams that we have in our life. So that's what the difference is all, between the two. Okay, I hope I answered your question. So yeah, Anusha is saying, Lord Ganesha, Sadhguru Babaji, thank you for your presence in all our lives. We love you and we are ready to follow your inspirations with all our hearts and souls. Thank you, Anusha. Okay, Jaya is saying absolutely surrendered to Ganesha. Now you know what you need. Yeah, to surrender to Lord Ganesha. So give that and offer it at his feet. Okay, so Mind Radius is saying, Ganapati, Babaji, Appa, and my children bow our heads at Ganesha and your feet. Embrace us, please. We are no more us or human bodies. We drive through our thoughts. We surrender to you. Great. Yeah, thank you. Sujata is saying, prayer to Ganesha to remove all obstacles in my workplace and take me to the heights with dignity and highest self-esteem and deliver the highest. All right. Thank you for sharing that, Sujata. Okay. So with that, yeah, Siri is saying, can I chant after or before Shreem Brzee? Yes, of course. Shreem Brzee always goes with Ganesha and they go together. So you can do that. Sure. You can chant it as Shreem Gum, or Gum Shreem. You can do that. Mauri is saying, I have been practicing Heramba Ganapati every day since last year. Where is my mountain of gold? So, which is something that we have to ask ourselves. Have we surrendered? Or am I just looking everywhere all the time and checking out whether Ganesha is giving me or not? So it is something that we have to remove those layers of obstacles. There are several layers of obstacles that need to be removed, and we have to identify those obstacles. So go dig deep into your consciousness to see all those obstacles that are stuck. We sometimes we don't know what is there, what is out there. So keep asking, keep making your prayers to Ganesha, and things things might, because now you know a little bit, you know what you need to do. There are at certain times during certain situations you will feel it, the obstacles that is there. For example, now when you have to pick a package the Pillai Center is offering, because we all want to be involved, we all want to participate in those offerings the Pillai Center is giving us. But we have limitations, we cannot afford. So ask yourself, where is that limitation holding you back? Ask yourself that question and dig deeper into it, and then still your mind for every day, to see, to get the answers from the soul. The soul will be able to help you with those answers. So it is something that you have to dig deeper and deeper into your consciousness to see where all the obstacles are, and then you ask Ganesha and give those obstacles and ask him to clear away those obstacles. So we have to do our part still. So let me know how you have been doing it, Marius. In the future it will be something for you to dig deeper and deeper and see how you can work with Ganesha. So these are the teachings will help us to get there where we want to be in life. So Feroz is saying, glory to Babaji. Lots of gratitude to you, Padmaji, for giving us such a motivating and divinely guided meditation and lifting our souls. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Feroz. Anusha is saying, Padma, thank you so much for being so passionate about our lives and happiness. We love you. God bless. Thank you. So anyway, thank you everyone for your participation. So come prepared, have the intention clearly, everything written out, and read it out loud while we do the meditation tomorrow. So we will go through some visual guided meditation to make Baba Ganesha come alive in our consciousness, so we can really see him and experience in our lives, so we understand how we can work with him and work with all these tools Babaji is giving us to create that 200% life Babaji wants all of us to have. So with that, I say, thanks for everyone for your participation. So enjoy the rest of the day or evening wherever you are in the world. And I will see you soon again tomorrow. Namaste.